Hi guys, this is Cobra Tom,
And Venom Lily.
and it's Christmas. Merry Christmas. All right, so what I have here is my Tiger Force collection. Well, not the whole collection, but what I got for Christmas. I got the Tiger Fish, or something like that, Devilfish, Tiger Fish. Because I think in real life there is a real thing of a devilfish. Let me zoom in here. There I have Bazooka. Sorry, it's shaky. I'm not trying to do that. There's Duke with his accessories. He's complete. So is Bazooka. Except my bazooka is broken, so I'm going to have to either get a new one or see if there's like a repo or something that I can get fairly cheap. There's Dusty, and he is complete. There is Flint. He's complete with a caveat. I didn't have the original gun, but I found a shotgun to give to him. So it's not his original, like 1988 one, but it's like one from a different year. There is a complete Frostbite with his gun. It's a very nice one, by the way. There is Rakondo with his gun and backpack. There is Roadblock. I'm very excited to have that figure, but he was not complete. I was very upset with that, and he was not complete. He didn't have his ammo gun, or his ammo can. I'm sorry. There is Tripwire. He is complete. There is the figure Sky Striker. I know there's the airplane, and then there's the figure Sky Striker. Very nice figure. I think he's a combo. I think he's got like Steeler's head and somebody's body and somebody's legs and stuff. So he's just a combo figure just for this series. And then Lifeline, which is actually one of my more favorite figures. I did not have this specific figure, but the figure I did have was the cereal. I know this sounds crazy, but the cereal version of Lifeline, of all of the versions, of all the different versions of Lifeline there is, I had the cereal version of Lifeline. And I loved him because he came with a cool gun and a backpack and all this stuff, even though in the comics and in the cartoon, I think they had him be a pacifist, but he still comes with a gun and everything, and he comes with all these really great accessories, and it's pretty nice. So that's the end of this part. Here I have all of the Tiger Force file cards. I forgot to put them with the figures. I'll do that in their reviews. And here I got the Recon Squad 2-vehicle playset, 8 pieces. It came with a boat, a really small helicopter, two figures, and 4 guns. Well, actually, let me go back to that. 3 guns and a backpack. A very, very nice set that we got. Sorry about all the shaking, but a very nice set that we got on Black Friday. Here, oops, upside down. Oops. Here I have Star Wars Legos. Disney Star Wars, I have Din Djarin Mando, Grogu, and his Naboo fighter. I believe that's what that's called. Naboo. H1 Starfighter. And the Naboo 1 Starfighter, yep. And then I got this really awesome ornament. It is a Packer ornament. Very nice. This is really cool. I really like this. It's got the wreath in front. It says Packers. Packers on both sides. And on the engine. And then there's a thing on the back. With a nice extra wheel. This is very cool. I like this. This is a very neat little ornament. Hit the button. Here I have the 1987 Raptor, but my Raptor was not complete, and I think I had a broken crotch on mine. But this is complete with his hang glider and his complete, I believe it's a Falcon, named Raptor, I forget what they call this one. Shoot. But the nice thing is with this one is it has its hooked feet. So I have to be a little more careful with this figure, but it's very nice. Here I bought a handful of heads. Well, actually, these are helmets, but these are going to be heads for figures. That is going to be down the road. I do not have time to do that right now, and I'm not going to dump all these heads out just to show you they're basically all Mandalorian helmets. Okay. At the end of this video, I will pretty much show you everything, but here are missiles for a battle bunker. Here's a missile for an earthquake. Here is the bumper for the battle bunker. Here is an antenna piece for the Sky Sweeper for a Battle Force 2000. And two missiles. Oh, I get it into the light. Two missiles and a tail fin for the Stellar Stiletto. And at the end, I will put all of these vehicles complete, and so you can see what they look like with all of their stuff. Here I have Freefall and all of his parts. Now, this will get a review, but for right now, just showing him off. There he is. His helmet, his air hose, his oxygen mask, his gun, and his backpack. I'm going to just switch over and do a few of these quick. Here I have the 25th anniversary roadblock, even though he's kind of upside down. Here he is. Yes, very nice. Very nice. Oh, and here's his helmet. Here we go. And here I have Airwave with his helmet, gun, backpack, and parachute. I will explain the parachute later. I will show that up, but that will be for another time. This part, these are just a couple of random things that I got. This is, I always have everything upside down because I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing. Hot feet. This is just supposed to be like really heavy socks. I got some really nice little random things from a lady who I bought some stuff from, and she made me these Jacksonville Sharks. My favorite, well, now they're not in the NAL anymore. They're in the IFL, but they're my favorite team, and they are the Jacksonville Sharks, and they last year won a championship, and I had three of these. I'm not going to show all three because they're exactly the same, but I had three of these made up, and here's the nice little logo on it. Really cool, and the little bit of a cup holder, or not cup holder, a cup top for that. Here I have the 1980 Cloud City Pilots. I have two of them because I actually have, which you will see in another video, the Cloud City car. And then I bought two little minifigures to kind of set around and just be kind of cool to have. All right, and I'm going to kind of go through these. I have two wind chill. I bought one and I didn't mean to because I found one for a better price, but by that point, I had asked the seller to cancel the order, but it was too late. He had already shipped it and everything. So it was too late. And, well, now I have two, and now I can put one on the skis and doing that and one in his actual vehicle. I got a Thrasher. However, I need to explain tiny bit. I had the legs of Thrasher, and then I met somebody online who had the parts for Thrasher, arms and legs and stuff, and I'm like, yes, I want that. So I made a trade and got the parts. Then I got parts for, I had this much of the figure with the wrong legs on it. It had Mainframe's legs, but I had Drop Zone. Now I have his legs, I have his gun, and I have his helmet although his helmet has the wrong visor at the moment. I got Countdown, and I got him complete. I actually picked up this figure and this backpack at a garage sale, and it came with this helmet. And here are the other figures. All right, so what we have here, I am going to be doing just kind of a really quick thing. First, I'm going to show off a couple of the complete vehicles that I have. And number one is this Marauder motorcycle. Technically, it's not two vehicles, it's one, because it goes with the other one. But here is a complete one of this, and the other vehicle is the trailer part, which has missiles and a big gun and antenna and stuff. So that'll be really great. And here I have the battle bunker with its really big guns. It's not rolling very well because it's on carpet, but this is a really great vehicle. This will be getting its own review, and I have parts to make this, that, and that all complete today. Oh, and another Battle Force 2000 thing. All right, it's kind of got like a bit of a bendiness to them, so that's good. So when you're putting them in there, they won't be nearly as easy to break, I don't think. And they just go into there, and they clip into here and here. And the other piece, which is really nice because you see it kind of has a little bit of give in there, that's good. You kind of want that. You don't want it to be so stiff that it breaks. And then its hidden feature, wow, that's awesome. You got a third figure to control these missiles, and I have all 5 now. I have 3 of these that I bought, and I got these. Oh boy, I got these around Thanksgiving time, actually. So one, and there's a really great hinge on there, which I will show in just a second. I am going to review this, but I do want to show you the really cool part of this. Oh, come on. There we go, there we go. Now it has all, I'm going to make sure I can, all 5 of its missiles and its bumper. That's great. And then it's got a really great hinge system in the back that I will show in the review, but I hope you can see that. It's got a really nice hinge system. And there it is, another complete vehicle. Next, I shall just do this one really quick. Good, you could, good. You can see that. And all this one was missing was its antenna, which is something else I bought right around Thanksgiving time. It worked out really nicely. So this one has, oh, yeah, okay, that doesn't have anything in it. So this antenna was the only thing missing on this vehicle. And if you didn't know, oh, maybe I have to open this up. Yeah, I might have to do that. This is the right piece for it. I'm just having trouble getting it in there. So I'm having trouble seeing how this slides in there. Oh, there we go. There we go. That was on me. I did not see that. There is, see, on this hinge part here, hopefully you can see that on the hinge part. Well, not the hinge part because the hinge is actually here, but on the canopy part, I should say, was a little notch tiny, tiny little notch, and the antenna went in there. And how these always get lost, although I always wonder that about all the G.I. Joe things, how they can just lose stuff and be lost so easily. It's understandable, though. So, okay. Because, I think part of the problem with this getting lost, even though I don't quite understand how it always gets lost, is this piece detaches. And you're supposed to put this one on that one and then turn it upside down, and it's supposed to be like a robot fighting thing. Battle suit armor, and I suppose that's where it gets lost. Because once I clip this in here, I'm going to have a dickens of a time getting that out. So I don't know how else they got lost other than you stick it onto the robot part. But, okay. I don't know how to get this off at the very moment. So when the review comes, I'll show you. This is a really nice vehicle. I know Battle Force 2000 kind of has a bad label. And I could see half of the reason why it's got such kind of a crummy reputation. However, I'm just going to take a few of these that I can show you in just a minute. These vehicles can, like, hold a ton of figures. And this one's not super great. Although it could be just because I'm not putting it on right. Let's see. Yeah, that one's not, okay. That one's not very good. Admittedly. Okay, that one's not very good. So we'll put Arctic, no, actually what we'll do is no, yeah, it's fine. It's fine. We'll put dude in cockpit. Here, cockpit his legs. Excuse me. My goodness. That was rude. Okay. And you got 1 foot peg. Peg. Bend this guy's legs a little bit. Two. These ones are a little bit further apart, so it looks a touch better. This is taking far much longer than it really should have. Okay. Put this guy's leg up a little bit. Got blocker here. I'll get Jinx out in a second. Here we go. I don't even have to open him. Okay. And we'll see if you get one on the laser gun here, because there's a foot peg right there. And I will Cloud City, which has the equivalent foot peg, like an old G.I. Joe does. Well, I can't get this one to work. I don't know why this one not cooperating. Well, I can't get that one, but if you could, and if you had a little better, and we're a little more patient, you could probably fit somebody on that one. Maybe somebody with a kind of a narrow foot, maybe. See, a little bit narrower foot, that helped. Little bit more narrow foot. And look, you can get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 figures on this one vehicle. That's pretty awesome. Well, since I have it right here, since I have a complete Jinx now, I had been missing a sword. And now that I have this, I should maybe put it in right. Let me see. There we go. Now they're in tight. Perfect. I lost one of them. I don't know where I lost one. Because I did at one point have a complete figure. But I lost it, so that's what happened. All right. To the earthquake we go to do a quick thing here. And these are missiles that I still haven't quite figured out how they work. But you put the missiles in here and then they somehow shoot. But I haven't quite figured out what I'm doing wrong because they come out this way, like with natural gravity, but yeah, I haven't quite figured out how this works. But now this vehicle is complete. It's got all of its guns. And I was only missing one missile, which, of course, not the end of the world. But I want complete vehicles. And somehow you hit it in a certain way. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't quite figured this out. So, but anyway, another very cool and complete figure or truck. I will show my next part. It'll be very difficult to see, but my lift ticket has his microphone, and I had a dickens of a time putting it on, so I had Lily put it on, and so I don't lose it, putting the figure into a baggie. And if it does slip out somehow, which I don't think it will, but if it does, I won't lose it again. Or it'll, minimum, if it loosens, it'll just be at the bottom of the bag. Oh yeah, I showed free fall. Okay. Now, my next vehicle, which I forgot that this pilot was in here. Star Wars pilot. Shows you that modern figures do fit in here, though. And you put it in like this. And you click it closed. Oh, maybe you click it closed. There we go. Yeah, I got it. Okay. And what this one was missing was simply its tail boom. Oh, see, this is coming out again already. Oh, boy. I'm still in debate if this is a foot peg or what that's supposed to be on here. Oh, I see the other thing I'm missing for this one. Oh, darn. Oh, darn. Oh, well. I'll have to get a couple more parts. I did not realize that. Oh. Oh, dear. Oh, I see what I did wrong. Alrighty. Sadly, I don't have this as complete as I thought I did. Well, that's a bummer. Well, Okay, I'll take that missile off. On. Maybe I'll put this one on. There we go. This really shouldn't have been that complicated to put on a missile, but okay. Now I see why it's not closing. Not only is it not got its two rails, which I saw is broke. One of these is broken. It doesn't have its cap. There's a cap that goes over that. Ah, darn. It's not complete. But I do like its tail boom. That is cool. Well, okay. I see I got a little more work to do with this one, but very cool. Okie dokie. I do want to show this though. You did see these already, I'm sure. But now that I found them for this morning, I can show you what actually happened. Sadly, look at what they sent me. It was all messed up, and that is very upsetting. It's moldy and it's gross and it feels funny to touch and it's rather disgusting. So thankfully, I have a replacement for poor old Soundwave. Now I have to get this out of here, or off of there, so I can get the things on there. And I don't see how you do that. Oh well. At least I've got a replacement backpack. Or a replacement parachute for this backpack. Oh, and here I am going to do, let's see, what else do I have to show? Oh, yes, I have a couple more things to show, and then I will be doing a quick fix. I got a pile of replacement parts, a replacement Uzi for somebody. I can't remember who I bought this for, but one of them needed an Uzi. My Firefly needed a submachine gun. And then I got this Cobra Trooper that drives the Stinger. Oh, and I got and I got another Uzi. This is Law's Uzi, I believe. This is Law's Uzi. And I can show this in a baseball card slip holder thing. And this is how you got the free Super Troopers. So here is what I was saying. Back to what I was saying. Here's Super Troopers little comic. And the thing for the flag points. And here's the slip that I had it in. So I do like that. And this is how I normally keep it. Now what I'm going to hopefully be able... Oh, let me see if I've got any other... Oh, yes, I will show you. I will show you. Here's Gung Ho with his sword. I'm going to have to get a second one because this one's really beat up. But I have a Decimator and his gun and helmet, actually. Very cool. I got the fridge and the football flail. Don't really quite get what this would be for, but okay. I guess he uses it like a hammer and he hits people with it. I don't know why. I don't know. It's kind of dumb. And my Imperial Guard for Globulus, which I have his headphones, his axe, which he actually uses, and a pistol that I never saw him use. However, that might just be something I don't remember because I'm old and I don't remember things. So there you go. Very cool. Very cool. Now, if I can actually find my little old lost drop zone, if I can find him now. Don't know where I put him. Well, okay, I will open something and then I will try to find drop zone and fix him in just a moment. All right, here is something that some of you will know right away what it is, and one of the pieces of what I did. Okay, you know what? I'm going to start this part over. Okay, here we go. Now, I will explain what I got here in just a moment. And I will just have to do drop zone and just after I find him. I set him down and I don't know what I did with him. Oh, I do see him. All right. I am going to very quickly. There we go. If I opened it right, that would help. I have the Secto Viper. And there will actually be some more restoration videos in the future. But here you go. Here's the Secto Viper. A very nice figure. And wait for it, boys and girls. I showed this bag off a couple of times. So let me show you what I got. And I'm going to be putting him in his own. I'm going to be putting him in his own baggie eventually so I do not lose these parts. Actually, he's going to go into here, but his own little compartment. But I'm going to put him in a baggie first so I don't lose these really nice components. Okay. I have to look because I think there is a front and a back. No, I guess not. Oh, yes, there is. Okay. It's really hard to see, but there is a front and a back. So you have to... There we go. See? There we go. See? Oh, now it popped into place. There we go. Now it's on. Now it's on. That was more on me than the toy because I'll maybe show it if I can get it onto the camera when I do the review. But there are clips that have a front and a back to them, and they are like that. So, okay. Unboxing the Secto Viper, which I will explain a little bit in the actual video, in its actual review. A little about what I actually think his name is. But there we go. This is the unboxing and putting the figures parts on. All right. That is nice. All righty. Now I can show. All right. Now I can take. Yeah, I don't like doing that just because it really is kind of a pain in the rear end. But this time I have to do it to get the O-ring off of the mainframe legs, which, trust me, this figure, when I bought him, had the mainframe legs. Or I bought the figure and I pieced him together and only had mainframe legs. I can't remember. But it's either way. Irregardless. Okay. I'll remove that. I'll put that. We'll put that here. String that through. Give this guy this. I'm not very coordinated, so I gotta kind of do this. Probably like somebody who's actually a little more coordinated and a little better at this is probably putting this back together a little quicker and a little better. Oops. Here we go. Actually, when this figure is actually put with his actual parts, he is a very cool figure. Yeah, look at that. Oh yeah. I hope you can see that. Hopefully, yeah. And then we will give him, I don't technically, sadly, I do not have the actual visor to this, but I do have two of them, so just in case, maybe somewhere along the line, I pick one up. Oh no, this is Airwaves. Never mind. I'm sorry. This is Drop Zones. Yes, this is Drop Zones. See, when I bought them, that's right. I got two helmets, one with and without the visor. And oh boy, here's what he looks like without the helmet on. And for a split second, when you only have this part, you can kind of see that they are different. But when you're just picking one up, you can understand how I made that mistake. But this is not his visor. His visor is red. Not orangish red, but I have one, so I'm just going to keep that on him for right now because I do like there we go. I do like how these guys look together. Yeah, look at that. That's pretty cool. And I do have his Bizarre gun, which I do actually have to be careful with. There's stress marks on the tips. And there's stress mark on the chest plate. But, here we go. Now you can put that like right here. And he looks pretty darn good. Yeah. And with him too, I don't actually have his backpack, although I could give him this one because technically they both have a brown one. But I do have a secondary parachute to go with that figure. So that is cool. I really like that. And I have been really looking forward to putting my set together. I think it'll go really nicely. Well, that's my haul for this year. I had a great time doing some of this stuff. I went to a garage sale and picked up a bunch of old Joe stuff. And I had just a ball. And I hope next year's collecting goes as good as this year's. I do see I need a couple parts for a couple more things. And look out for this upcoming year, because this one is the final video of the year. There isn't going to be any more this year. Well, you'll see why, because it'll be on the 31st. But this is the final video of the year, and I am really thankful that all of you watched all of the episodes and got to watch all of this stuff, and I'm really thankful that I had a chance to do this with my granddaughter. However, to respect my daughter's privacy and my granddaughter's privacy, which they do not want her on the on camera anymore, I will not be doing any more videos with her. She is 3 years old, and they just don't think she should be on social media and stuff. And I can understand that and respect that. So I'm just going to be a good grandpa and let it at that. So here's my Sectoviper. Here's my drop zone, which I might actually have to kind of put a little differently because of his accessories being a bit bigger, like a tiny bit bigger than some of the average ones. Some of the average helmets with the visor on them, I might actually have to put it in that one, the little bigger slot. Sadly, yeah, I'm gonna have to do that. I probably am going to have to try to find a bigger slot for this guy too, with his big gun and helmet and everything. It's kind of a thinner figure, so I think he should fit in here. Yeah, he fits in there nicely. Gung Ho, even though I love the Gung Ho figure. Oh boy. He's a little bit thinner, and he fits in there nicely. Yeah, so very nice figures, very nice stuff. Good year. Great year to be doing this, and I had so much fun, and I hope you guys did too, and I hope that you will come back next year. We have, we'll be doing the general this upcoming year. I will be getting 2 more pieces to restore that. I technically need 3, but one is a door and the other 2 are actually antenna. So technically it is 3. I said 2, 3. Here we go. Fridge, you hop in there. And let's see. Yeah, I got... Oh, I should quick show these because I didn't show them. I got, really quickly, I got 2 of these Mamba pilots. Mamba Vipers, or I don't remember what they're, Gyro Vipers. This one I have to repaint with silver and touch that up a little bit. And this one has just a bit of touch-up that's needed too. Otherwise, this figure is, both these figures are technically complete. They only come with a helmet. So it's kind of easy to, as long as they have the helmet, it's kind of easy to complete those figures. And I got this figure. Oh, and I got a breaker. I forgot that I got a breaker. from my local toy store. I don't have his backpack, so I won't be able to do him. But he is the 82 version with the straight arm. And I got this figure. I don't know his name, but he's a Remco, like Freedom Force or Freedom Fighter thing. And I got this. He was $5. I don't know his character's name. I always called him Jesse Jackson because he always kind of reminded me of Jesse Jackson. I don't know why, just as a little kid. So here was Jesse Jackson. He was a soldier and he was fighting for freedom. And he is also a straight arm figure because he's only got the one joint. That's really cool. I love this figure. I have tons and tons and tons and tons of fond memories of playing with this figure. However, I have no idea what his name is. He's Remco, and he is from something, but I have no idea what that is. But I have fond memories of this figure, and I really like him. And I'll open this one up because I'm not sure. I might actually just have to. Yeah, he is never going to fit in that tray. And then I also got really quickly, I will just do these quickly because I had forgot to do these before. I got in that same trade that I made for a bunch of these parts and a bunch of other stuff. I got a no, eels are the divers, the frogmen. These are snow serpents. And he fits in there nicely. And I got a cutter because I have a vehicle that I am going to be completing, and he is the driver for. And it's not the killer whale. This is technically an 84 figure, but the vehicle I have is like a 2004 or 2005 something, and it uses the same exact mold. It's just an updated. All it is just like a little bit of a different painted. I think he's got like a little bit darker blue shirt or something on the cover. I can't even remember anymore. And there's my pilot for it. So here we go. We're going to put this guy here. Modern figure here because they're thinner, so they fit much better. And I'm going to put this here. So Wind Chill, yep, very nice. Secto Viper, very nice. Astro Viper or astronaut guy, he is never going to fit in either of those compartments. So I'm going to have to put him in my other box. I actually have a secondary box that's like this one that has a couple bigger trays that I can put him in. Yeah, so I have this. I have these Star Wars figures that I open. They're really nice. I have Slasher and 2 Cloud City pilots. He's a bit of his accessories are a bit bigger. So I might actually have to put him in a different one too, because he's got he's got this really nice but really big backpack, a big gun, and a really nice helmet. So I might not be able to fit all that stuff in. He fits in there, I guess. Lift ticket will fit in there nicely. And I am trying to see if I have another figure that I can put in here. I wonder if I can't put him in there. Yeah, there we go. And then I will put his backpack and his helmet and his gun. Like that, and like that, and like, more like that, and that, and that. There we go. And one, I can find another figure, maybe I have another figure I can put in there that I have out, but I don't see I have any figures out. Huh, weird. And here is Windchill's skis and rifle. And I will see if I've got any figures lying around. Oh, I don't have another figure. Oh no. The video was ruined because I didn't have one more. I didn't have a figure to go with it. Well, perfect. But I do have one that I got a long time ago, and now he gets to have his own moment in the spotlight. Hunk from Voltron. Boom, look at that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And here's my box. And then you fold this up. And you pull that up, and look at that. You've got your briefcase full of figures. 24 of them. Very awesome. I really do thank everyone for watching these, and I really do thank everyone who's been doing this the last, this is 8 years now. We have over 8 years in. We started 7 years. I apologize. 7 years. We're starting our 8th year. We had on December 25th was our actual anniversary. However, we didn't do an anniversary or any kind of thing because we were at my mother's house. And we had a wonderful day, and it was a good day, and all that, but we were not here. So, we really do appreciate you guys watching these. These have been a lot of fun, and this has been just a great, great time to do all these. Well, thank you for watching, and we will see you
next time.
Bye.
Bye.